Alright. Galio band, I expect to see some sort of Gwen here as well, considering RNG have the Camille into it top that they're looking to play. But yes, Zay was right with the first pick Gwen, but I'd imagine Bin also has the. Oh, okay, so the Jax ban does draw the Gwen ban, so it should be finished up with the Wukong pick on RNG side. We'll see what T1 look to ban away. If they're looking for a first pick Ari, if they ban it. Or a bot lane ban could possibly come through here as well. But T1 elected to take the Ari away from Xiaohu last game. Nautilus banned away. Interesting that they would like that, considering Carrier, Carrier likes to play the Renata pick quite a lot, which is pretty good into that Nautilus. And the only reason we saw the Nautilus last game instead of the Urel Tristana combo is because that Renata was banned. So we'll see if Wukong is the final ban here. LeBlanc, Wukong, snap pick, off to the races. RNG can then pick away the Kaisa from the Wukong pick, but I think it's pretty cut and dry. Wow, hard decision there. It's a real rough one for sure. So I would expect to see a Kaisa blind pick. So you can separate it away from the Wukong, and then you can wait to pick the Viego on R3, which would pair up pretty nicely with this Ari blind pick. Oh wow, just a Zaya. That's crazy. I wonder what Gumayusi will look for in this one. They can flex the Wukong bot lane for a Senna pick against this Zaya, so it's not the smartest pick. We'll see what's up. But I did not expect the Zaya to come through, but Zaya's in a pretty good spot. Gangplank blind is kind of interesting. Instead, they look for the Lysandra. Lysandra is seen as a early counter into, or a general counter into LeBlanc, but LeBlanc's laning phase is really good into Lysandra, so it's like not the best counter, but into mobile AP carries like the Ari, Xiaohu, notably waiting until like 40 minutes, like a one-shot Judge Opinion, and ended the series last time. So we'll see what's up though. Yeah, this would be a Viego pick, so jungle isn't pinched. But Wei also looks for different picks like the J4 and stuff like that. So his jungle pool is a little bit wider than Owner's. But we do see the Viego R3 come through. So RNG needs a support in that top laner. T1 need their both bot laners. So 80 carries are going to be banned from RNG, and then I wonder who you pick into the Gangplank. Someone who can contest early lane. But I don't know who you would pick. Gangplank is just so good right now. Aatrox is an interesting one. Generally looking for more team fighting, I suppose. But like picks like the Ornn isn't playable into GP. You just outscale. Send us banned away so we can't see some sort of flex bot potential from that Wukong. And Rakan's banned away from Zaya, but I would have looked for more supports like the Leona next to it. Renata is also something that some folks look for next to the Zaya. Top lane Gnar. I haven't seen Gnar in a real long time in this tournament, but it kind of makes sense being able to ranged hit the barrels. Also leaves R5 for Ming. So you can see what bot lane they pick here. So if you pick something aggressive, like a Karma lane, something like Kate Karma would just get answered by a Renata pick, I'd imagine. This will probably be Jinx Tom Kench then. Yeah. If they go towards the Jinx angle, you kind of need the Tom Kench because I don't think Thresh is necessarily playable. So see what we want into it. Rakan would have been a sick pick into the Tom Kench, so it's a really good ban. Probably looking for early aggression so you can contest the Tom Kench before level 6. Karma, boom. It's early game if I've seen it, that's for sure. Mink doesn't have too many performances on the Karma though this year, so we'll see what his map play looks like, considering that's the best part of Karma. But I really do like the early game poke pressure into the Tom Kench Jinx lane that Karma gets here. So despite kind of being underwhelming overall in terms of scaling, seems like a pretty good silver bullet into the Jinx Tom Kench. Also Jinx Lissandra Wukong needs to turbo scale, where RNG should be able to contest early Drakes pretty well. So overall, this could potentially be a 2-0 angle for RNG, despite leaving the Wukong up. But I think Owner could also just smurf it. So jury's still out, but I was right last time. So we'll see.